It's late and it's about to be super real. So I usually do my videos early in the morning, but I know from how I feel right now, an early in the morning video is not going to happen. I have co-op tomorrow, and I have, well, I was trying to take the kids to Michael's, so there's that. Today was horrible. Today was absolutely horrible. I woke up cool, got started on my day. I feel like I basically just locked myself in my office and got to work, which was awesome because I love what I do. I love my job. I like working on my shirts and my tumblers and my glasses, and I love all that. And it helps me stay focused on something besides the PMDD or the anxiety or anything like that. But because I have, tearing up my own office, because I have a business and a Facebook page and my YouTube channel, and I just started my Pinterest, and I'm trying to further my social media reach. I basically took a long break from and my Instagram, because I got an Instagram and I forgot. I took a huge, like a seriously long break from social media. I was really just on whenever, never, like once a month maybe, because social media also causes me to have a little anxiety. I don't want to be fake, but I also don't want everyone saying, hey, thought your life was perfect. What's going on with you? So when I wrote a whole post about a testimony that I had from when we lived in crazy situations, and then God delivered us from that. I wrote a whole testimony about that. But those things are easy to say after you've overcome. It's for me anyway, I know not for everybody, but for me it is so easy to testify because I've been through that. It's over. God has completely pulled me out of this, so let's talk about it. But to say in that moment, hey man, it's easy to say I went through, but it's a lot more work to say I'm going through. Yo, to my kids, just not feeling that great. I've been just so tired, and I've been going to bed and waking up at normal hours, for these last 2 days, because the first I was getting enough sleep, but it's not been taking a lot for me to actually get to sleep, because the CBD is definitely helping with that. If it has not helped with anything else, sleep, insomnia, I'm good. But let's scroll through my day, shall we? I was on my groups that I told you about, I'm really excited about. But one group, this lady kind of came for me. She did. Which, my spirit is like, I'm a child of God, Jesus' younger sibling. I got the Holy Spirit living deep inside of me. I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna handle this like I should. And my flesh is just like, come for her. Come for her. I was like, no, I'm not gonna come for her. No flesh, you stop that. So I think I handled it very well. I got in an uproar. When I get really anxious and nervous and dude, let's say this just right. Don't say anything that can come off as mean or rude, because we are not coming at people. The only way to show love is to give love. I can't show people Jesus if I'm not showing them love. God is love. All that good stuff. Yeah. So I did not come for her. But that made me really anxious. Another reason I don't do social media, because my opinions are not popular. I am the queen of unpopular opinion. So sometimes I just I'm gonna keep it to myself. And then there's this other group that I'm in, and there was an altercation between a little white boy and a little black boy, and they've been going back and forth for the last few months, just the two of them, always at it. And recently the little white boy called the little black boy a figure, and literally just like that. And the little black boy slammed him against the bus wall, the inside of the bus wall, and threw him to the floor. Called him some slurs, and that was the end of their discussion. And the mom just felt horrible. The white mom felt horrible because she's like, I can't believe my son would say anything like that. And then, of course, the group, thousands of women, predominantly non-ethnic, let's say. And the issue that arises is when there's an open discussion in that group, there's not many people on the other end of the color spectrum to weigh in. And it wasn't like it was a bad thing. It was just confusion. Like, well, he didn't say it. He didn't say the actual word, and maybe he doesn't understand, and how old is he? And I can understand that. I can understand ignorance. I get that. Because how would you know? But what didn't seem to be such a big deal was nip it in the bud. As a person who did not experience like racism or prejudice until I was 18 years old, I can completely understand how a child can just reacted to that just with all his heart and spirit. Because when it happened to me, I just broke down and cried. Got off, I was on the phone, I was working at a call center, and literally all I said was, hello, thank you for choosing such and such. How may I help you? And the man said, I'm sorry, can I please have a white representative? And that wasn't even that crazy. It's nothing like the things we hear today. That was 10 years ago. That is nothing like we hear today. And I just cried. I got off the phone. I was like, I have to disconnect the call. Technically, I was not supposed to hang up on him. But in that moment, I was so flustered and confused. I didn't know what else to do. I was supposed to transfer him, but, you know. Hindsight, 2020. And I just called my mom, and I sat outside the front of the building, and I just cried. I just cried because I'd never been treated that way. I'd never had anyone say anything negative to me simply because of the color of my skin. Like, who cares? Who cares that I'm black? Who cares? What is that gonna do to you? What is the color of my skin gonna do to you? And I weighed in, and the whole time I'm just like, I need this to come across in love. I need this to come across in peace and understanding, and to be receptive. Received? We'll say received with love. Because it's a Christian group. So I'm like, yeah. All in love. And nobody took what I said badly. Nobody got offended. But anytime I weigh in on anything, I just always feel this horrible feeling in my chest and in my back and in my hands, like this tingling in my hands. And I'm just like, this is going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. It's horrible. And it almost never is. It almost never. Especially in such a place where there is supposed to be so much love and acceptance and non-judgment. And I've posted some things and I've read some things, and there is no judgment. And it's a blessing because not all places are like that. So that unpopular opinion and things happen today. I'm sorry, I might be shaking like crazy because I am super duper nervous because I'm about to hit you with the real. I'm sorry I'm saying I'm not in a good place. I'm not. And I know I'm joking and I'm smiling, but man, I want to burst into tears. Why? I asked my husband, I'm like, hey, you've known me my entire adult life. So, was I like this before we had kids? Like, was I anxious? Was I depressed? how was I before we had children? I don't feel like I was like this. And he's just like, no, you weren't like that at all. This is new for us. He said, but we also didn't have 4 children and 3 startups. So he's right. And you know, with subsequent pregnancies come different hormonal changes, and PMDD came up on me. And with every pregnancy, it just started to get worse. And I thought, like, well, I won't have any more children. I'll be good. I'm not pregnant, but I'm not happy. So that's my day. I took the CBD, and I've noticed since my days are getting worse, and like I don't get that one good week. You know, you hear about PMDD. People's like, you know, I get one really bad week, and then I keep going, or like 2 bad weeks. Well, you know, 1 okay week and 1 bad week. I get 3 bad weeks. I did the math. If I don't find a solution, 75% of the rest of my life will be spent in misery. Jesus. Oh boy. Shit, like, girl, this like video 1. You ever cried again? But yeah, I can't live like that. I can't do it. And I'm excited to go to co-op tomorrow because it's also a Christian group, and I feel like that's where, y'all, I'm sorry. That's where a lot of my love and acceptance comes from. It's just hard sometimes. Like sometimes I get to that place where I'm like, man, is it me, or is it just everything around me? Am I the problem, or is everything around me just hitting a fan? And I know it's not really me, but I also know it's not them. It's not my kids' fault that I can't stand repetitive questions. And you're like, well, they're kids. They are. And let's say your one kid asks you the same question 4 times in an hour. But then you got 4 other kids, and they literally asking the same question. Like, what did I just say to your brother? I'm answering this one question about snacks 16 times. Yep, even my tiniest munchkin knows how to ask for snacks. Mom, is it snack time yet? Go away. No snacks today. Go away. Get an apple. But no, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, cause we're gonna make sure that it's all right. Because I'm gonna go through the whole 30 days. Cause like right now, really, I don't have more options. So I'm gonna go through the whole 30 days. We're gonna see what this does. We're gonna see where it takes us. Tonight, this evening, I had probably, have you seen like the scotch glasses, the little scotch glasses? Probably had a little scotch glass full of rum. Yeah, told you I was gonna hit you with the real. But Jaquan Basal, Jaquan, he was home, so you know it's not like just home with my kids drinking. Yeah. I said I was going to be transparent. I'm trying to give you the truth. Because I know it's somebody watching saying, oh, snap. That was me today. Y'all, we ain't going to be like this forever. This ain't going to last forever. The Lord is long suffering. Not forever suffering. Long suffering. It's going to end. I don't know the outcome. I don't know when it's going to end. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to trust and believe in the Lord. I'm going to trust that He knows what's best, and He gonna take the wheel. So, good night. God bless. Pray for me, y'all. We out here.